Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex. In today's video we have a Brooks preview with Tim. We're in Amsterdam on the track, but this is a trail shoe and it's the return of the Catamount, a shoe we haven't seen here on the channel for a while. Tim, can you talk us through all the changes, all the updates that you have made? I guess it's quite significant.
Yeah, for sure. So I would say with the Catamount, only the name is basically the same. So we really tried to take the Catamount as it was and improve on all the aspects of the shoe. So one of the feedback points we got from the Catamount is that it was very lightweight, it was responsive, that uphill propulsion was very well noticed and it was very well received. But we were lacking a bit in cushioning for maybe the longer trail runs that we were going, maybe some of the downhill stuff. So we introduced this shoe with the DNA Flash V2 midsole, which is a bit softer, it's a bit more compliant. So in addition to the midsole, we also have improved the plate within the shoe, the Skyvault plate. So traditionally what we have with the previous Catamount was there was already a plate in the shoe, but it started sort of at the midfoot and then it moved towards the front of the shoe, and it was pretty close to the foot. And what we really wanted to improve was the uphill propulsion of this shoe. So the plate is now 3/4 of the shoe, and it starts a bit higher in the back of the shoe and it drops all the way down. So you can actually see the plate coming through the outsole. And what this really allows us to do is when you move uphill, the underfoot feel of the plate will be a better sensation, so more feeling with the ground. The uphill propulsion actually got improved as well. And really to give literally traction to all of that, like new responsiveness in the midsole and the plate, we also updated the outsole in terms of the lug design. So it's still a 3.5mm lug, but we really took inspiration from gravel bikes and gravel tires in specific to have a pattern that has a lot of grip uphill but also downhill.
And Tim, obviously the question will be, this is sounds really good and sounds really appealing, but then you also have the Cascadia, the Caldera, and more trail shoes actually. How would you position this shoe, and what type of, not just runner would you recommend it to, but also what type of terrain is it suited for?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. So the DNA Flash V2 is also a supercritical nitrogen-infused foam, but if you compare it to example for Caldera, it's more focused on cushioning and comfort, where the DNA Flash V2 is more responsive and more of a speed sort of inspired foam. So that being said, with the plate that's in this shoe, if we compare that with Cascadia, again with Cascadia the plate is really there for protection of the foot from rock shards and also adds some more stability within the trail shoe. And here it's really focused on propulsion. So again, more focused on a bit more speed and maybe a bit more of an up-tempo kind of runner. And the same goes for the upper. So we have a booty construction in the upper. It's very lightweight. It's less overlays in the upper, again to save weight. So the type of runner that could really benefit from the shoe is someone who's looking for a lightweight shoe, maybe a bit more of a poppy underfoot experience, someone who does a lot of elevation gain and wants some assistance with going uphill, then yeah, this is the shoe for you.
Any distances you have in mind? Is it a 20-40K shoe on the trails? Can people go ultra distances above 50 kilometers in it?
It's a good question. I would say it differs per person, but in general I would say you could do the shorter trail runs in these, and with the previous Catamounts I would say, let's say 50, maybe 60K, and then you would probably drop out because of the lack of cushioning. With the new DNA Flash V2, I mean, you could take it all the way up to 100K or more, depending on the type of runner you are.
Yeah, and that's the underlying question I had in mind.
Yeah.
Tim, obviously the same questions as for all the other previews, and if you want to see them, they're right here in a playlist, Brooks previews for 2025. Like I said, same questions, so you know, stack height, drop, and price point, but also release date, because I guess people will want to have a new Catamount in their rotation.
Yeah, I can totally imagine. So we are looking at a stack height of 34mm in the heel and 28 in the forefoot for a 6mm drop. It's going to launch in January of 2025, and the price will stay the same at 170 euros.
170 euros. Good news as well on the price point. Tim, thank you so much. There's also a preview of the new Caldera 8 that people can find right here. If you click, it's going to be on me. Just check it out. Tim shared the knowledge and shared his time with us. Thank you so much, Tim, for all of this. Thank you.